Hey, everybody, welcome to the Halos pregame show. A pleasant Tuesday afternoon to you, wherever you may be. Welcome again, one and all, to the pregame show. The Halos taking on the Dodgers here at the Big A. The first game of the quick two-game freeway series coming up here at 7:07. I'm on TBS nationally, of course, on Valley Sports, and then for the Dodgers telecast on Sportsnet LA. The Dodgers come in at 39-33. The Angels at 41-33. The Angels were in Kansas City, and they were able to take 2 out of 3 against the Royals there at Kauffman Stadium. The Dodgers, surprisingly, in LA, were swept by San Francisco, and they're up and coming for sure. The Giants this year, I guess. But that was a real shock. So the Dodgers and the Angels both with the day off here. As we look at the standings, the Angels 5 games back of Texas in the second place, and for the wild card, they have the second wild card by 1 game over the Yankees. For the Dodgers, they are in third place, 4.5 back of Arizona, 1 game back of second place San Francisco, and the Dodgers have the third wild card spot. Philadelphia is 1 game back of them. So that is the standings. Get you some news today. There was a lot that went on. The Angels selected the contract of Kevin Padlo. He will be an infielder, and he'll probably play some interesting moments because the Angels, without Urshela, without Rendon, it's just without Neto as well. So it's a very tough time for that infield. And remember, coming in, they had a plethora of guys for the infield, but not now with the injuries. Kai Bush, the left-handed pitcher, made his debut in Double A today. He was one person to say, "Oh, when is he going to come up?" But he was the Angels' top pitching prospect, but he's missed the whole season up to that point, rehabbing 2 injuries, the oblique and groin. That's from Jeff Fletcher there. And then Shohei Ohtani today was voted as the American League Player of the Week. He had 9 runs. He drove in 12, had 6 home runs. He stole a base even. And then as a pitcher, he went 1-0 with 3 strikeouts and then 3 ERA, 8 innings, and 2 earned runs. So Shohei's had a good last week. And then the other news is Jose Suarez will be transferred to the 60-day IL, unfortunately, so his season is lost. Remember, the same thing with Quijada, with Austin Warren, and then now with Suarez here, Ohapi. So there's a lot of guys missing that, would round out the team, honestly. So it's just really unfortunate to see. And guys like Ohapi, just coming up, wanting to show out. And then it looks like Shohei Ohtani will definitely be for the All-Star game, and vote for your favorite Angels, by the way, will be the designated hitter starter for the All-Star game for the American League. He's got 1,885,144 votes. So people like him, obviously. Let's see. So that's all the news today. That was a plethora of news. I use that word again. So today's starters for the Angels, you have the left-handed Reed Detmers. He's 1-5 with a 4.48 ERA, 62 and 1/3 innings pitched, 31 runs given up, 65 hits, 76 strikeouts, 26 walks, 6 home runs. This will be his 13th start. His last start was last Wednesday at Texas. He had a no decision. Unfortunately, 6-inning pitch, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So unfortunately, the offense couldn't do it for him. But did get the win later on. It's got a 95 miles per hour four-seam fastball, 86 miles per hour changeup, and 90 miles per hour slider, and the 76 miles per hour curveball. So the lefty there and the lefty for the Dodgers. who also has a curveball, more famous one. For LA, Clayton Kershaw will be the starter. He's 35 years of age out of Highland, Texas Highland High School. Born in Dallas, Texas, I should say. Went to Highland High School in Texas. Friends, of course, with Matthew Stafford, the Rams quarterback. Born in 1988, he was drafted by the Dodgers, round one, 7th overall in 2006, and he's made his major league debut back on 5/25, 2008. Can you believe he's been in the league that long? World champion, of course, in 2020. Asterisk. He's 8-4 with a 2.95 ERA, 82 and 1/3 innings pitched, 70 hits, 98 strikeouts, 27 runs given up, 21 walks, 12 home runs given up, and this will be his 15th start for the Dodgers. His last start was also last Wednesday against the White Sox in LA. He went 6 innings, got no decision, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. He's got 91 miles per hour four-seamer, 87 miles per hour slider, 86 miles per hour changeup, and a 74 miles per hour curveball, and it's a dandy. It'll hopefully, last year I remember he started against the Angels, and I was sitting with good friend Casey King on the Dodgers side, and it was just horrible. Kershaw was on his way to a no-hitter, I believe, or a perfect game, and I left, and he gave up the hit. So I guess props to me. But that curveball though, he still fools hitters, but the fastball isn't so fast anymore. So hopefully the Angels, that would be the key, get to that, get to his fastball, and then wait for that curveball and drive it. That's the hope. And then the one thing I found interesting, he does have a sinker, and he used it one time all year, a 90 miles per hour sinker. So if he throws that again, that would be interesting. Break. Let's go to our advertisements. So 714 tickets. If you're looking for Angel tickets, Dodger tickets, Padre tickets, concert tickets, theater tickets, look no further than 714 tickets. For great deals on those events, no hidden fees or surprises at checkout. It's right there. Also, right now, put in the code HITI for 10% off in the checkout, and that will give you that, and then be in a drawing for a free Angels jersey courtesy of Halos in the Infield and 1-4 tickets. And also, get 5% back on your future purchases. So it's a really great deal. By the way, the July 1st tailgate is coming up from Halos in the Infield. You got to call directly 714 tickets for those special tickets and the way into our tailgate. The number is 714-842-5387. 714-842-5387. I got to call. I got to get 8 tickets. So I got to get my action on Friday. But to talk about the July 1st tailgate, $55 tickets, but it gets you the bobhead when you go in. You get a free Halos in the Infield t-shirt. Not this one, a different one. That writing there, James, right there, yeah. That writing of the Halos in the Infield, the wrestling style. You get all you can eat tacos, helmet nachos for the kids, thunder sticks, drinks, and then bring your own drinks. And then also, please check out, and I got their coaster here, the Noble Ale Works Brewery in Anaheim. Visit their location at 1621 Sinclair Street, Anaheim, California, 92806. Mention Halos in the Infield for drink specials and free parking there during games. So it's a good deal, and it's just some footsteps away from the stadium. But you wouldn't have to pay for parking if you go to Noble Ale Works and mention Halos in the Infield. So all these things are a win, I'm telling you about, with advertisements. 714 tickets, and here with Noble Ale Works. And talking about Noble Ale Works real quick. Tried their local brews, the Cinnamon Roast Crunch. It's a golden milk stout. It was really good, and it had some kick to it with the coffee. So that was really good. Try the Cocoa Puffs Brew. among the other IPAs. They have a significant amount of local brews, and then what other else you could do. And to tell you the thing too with Noble Ale Works, if you go on the Instagram page right now, they'll show you a schedule of what food trucks are coming in and for the future in the upcoming week. Usually it's some type of great brisket or pizza or different barbecue food truck coming in. So they come into Noble Ale Works, so check them out on the Instagram page for much, much more. And then, okay, there was a new Halos in the Infield podcast that came out this morning. I was able to watch it or listen to it at work, and it was talking about the recap of the Royals, Texas series, lay off of that, the rest of that, the Royals series, and a preview of the Dodgers series. So I learned a lot, so it was a really good podcast with Todd and Fernando. Check that out on all of our on YouTube for the podcast, and also on wherever you get your podcasts, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever. Just type in Halos in the Infield. And check us out on our socials. The question of the day. Fernando puts that up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It talked about how do you think the Freeway series will go here? The two with 2 here and then 2 in July, I believe it is. Let me peek real quick to the future. Yeah, 7th and 8th before the All-Star break of July. The Dodgers hosting the Angels. So how do you think the 4-game series will go with the Dodgers? As we're Angel fans, of course. Let's get to the starting lineups. Let's see. The Dodgers will lead it off with Mookie Betts, the right fielder. He's been playing some shortstop, some second base, because they've also had some injuries as well in LA. Freddie Freeman will be the first baseman batting second, and then Will Smith will be the catcher at batting third behind the plate. JD Martinez will be the cleanup hitter batting fourth. And I hear that he used to own the Angels, when he was a Ranger, Red Sox. So, hopefully we can pitch him better. What was it? Batting fifth for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Vargas, the rookie. Remember, he was the one who didn't swing the bat in spring training because I believe of a shoulder arm injury. So he's swinging away now, but not really as effective. 210 batting average. And then batting sixth, there's a lot of Dodgers you really don't know because of injuries or they brought him up. The left fielder here, Johnny DeLuca, and he's wearing number 89, so he just got up here. Batting seventh would be James Outman, the center fielder. A lot of rookies on this Dodger ball club for now. Batting eighth, the shortstop will be, that's not him, will be Rojas. Let's see. Sorry, here we go. Internet is slow. Miguel Rojas, batting eighth, and then batting ninth will be third baseman, Michael Busch. There's a lot of young Dodgers in this lineup, and because of injury and other things, the Angels are sort of having to do that with theirs, especially with their first baseman today. We'll tell you more right now. Lean off for the Angels will be the left fielder, Taylor Ward. I guess because Kershaw's the lefty, Moniak batting lefty is not there. But we want to see more of Moniak for sure. Maybe tomorrow. Batting second, your AL player of the week for last week was Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. Batting third will be Mike Trout in center field. Batting fourth is Brandon Drury, the second baseman. Batting fifth is Hunter Renfroe, back in the lineup in right field. And then batting sixth is Kevin Padlo, the first baseman wearing number 37. I'm thinking the last one to wear 37 was probably Bundy when I think about it. Batting eighth is Chad Walk, the catcher. Batting seventh, excuse me. Batting eighth is Luis Rengifo, the third baseman. And then batting ninth, everyone's favorite, Andrew Velasquez, Squid, to be exact, the shortstop running out the Angels' batting order. So let's get to some scores real quick. We'll get to comments, and then we'll get out of here. Right now, as it's 6:25, about to be 6:30. People making their way into their Big A and wherever they may be to watch the game. Some scores. So Baltimore led, I believe it was 7-0 in St. Pete, and the Rays have made it a ball game in the bottom of the eighth now. It's now 8-6 Baltimore. So that's a very interesting game happening there. The Braves are leading the Phillies in Philadelphia 4-1 in the bottom of the ninth. That's on TBS. And a reminder, right after it will be the Angel game. For those of you out of area, the Angel game will be on TBS. Top of the night, the Cubs lead 4-0 in Pittsburgh. The Pirates have kind of fell as of late. Bottom of eighth, the Cardinals lead the Nationals in Washington 7-2. Bottom of the seventh, the Reds stay hot. Remember, on the weekend, they swept the Astros in Houston somehow. And they lead Colorado here 8-2 in the bottom of the seventh in Cincinnati. Bottom of the eighth, Oakland and Cleveland in Ohio, and they're both tied at 2. Top of the seventh, the Boston, who's been good as of late, they lead the Twins in Minnesota 3-0. That's in the top of the seventh. The Mets are trailing the Astros in Houston 3-0. That's in the bottom of the sixth. And on the south side of Chicago, look out. Bottom of the fifth, the Rangers and White Sox are tied at 2. Going to the bottom of the fifth, the Diamondbacks lead the Brewers 4-3. The amazing Diamondbacks continue to lead first place somehow in their matchup. Later on, I should say in about 20 minutes, the Padres will take on the Giants, who are there in the wild card things. So that game will come up. It'll be Seth Lugo going for the Padres, and then Discofani going for the Giants. 3 games already went final here today. Kansas City shut out Detroit 1-0. Toronto shut out Miami 2-0. And then the Yankees defeated the Mariners 3-1 in the Bronx. So already some finals coming in. So that's really good to see. Let's see. Anything else? Let's get to some of these comments. Raleigh Chris saying, "What's up, James? Beat those Dodgers." Yeah, that would be fun. That's for sure. Halo's Forever saying, "Would love to go." Guess into that July 1st game, but they don't sell handicap tickets. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't know that. That'd be unfortunate. Let's see. It's your boy. I love that handle right there. That's awesome. Funny Dodger fans were laughing at us for signing Shohei, and now are on the knees for him. I do remember that, and it would be funny too. Or not funny. I would hate it, of course, if the Dodgers wouldn't sign Shohei. Then all those fans would definitely have to eat crow, or be hypocrites in a way. You would think. It's your boy. Try to hear saying, "I'm at the game. Bunch of loser Dodger fans here," and that's unfortunate. Yeah. I can remember when the Angels were really good and the Dodgers were so-so. It was a mostly Angel crowd. Now it's a mostly Dodger crowd. I told about the story last year. The first game of that 2-game series, Kershaw was pitching at the Big A. And again, he took that perfect game, I believe, into the 8th, and he broke it. I left, and it was broken up. So I left before the crowd did. as it was already 9-0 LA, so I just left. But I couldn't be around I was on the Dodgers side too, and I hated it because every base hit. Everybody get up and cheer. Me and the 5 other Angel fans were around. Like, hey, you want to go get a beer? Yeah, let's go. I'm sick of watching it. Andrew, shout out to you. Would you rather sweep the Dodgers with 3 blowouts or 3 comeback wins? I just want 3 wins. 3 out of the 4. I would love a blowout. I think everybody's you know self-esteem would be better, and the anxiety wouldn't be there if it was a blowout. If it was a comeback win, it'd be some negatives there, you know. Uh, so yeah, I'd rather have blowouts honestly, because then you could rest some players among other things. So that's a good question, Andrew. PJ saying, I'm glad you have better lighting now. Yeah, if you saw a show last year, you would have had to put your brightness settings on. But now, so I got, the main light up there and then a spotlight over there. It's Hollywood in here, baby. It's your boy saying, going to the July 16th Angel game. My dad's birthday is actually the 17th, and he's going with his dad when they play the Astros on that family Sunday. I should go the next weekend against Pittsburgh, but hey, hopefully you'll be at the tailgate. It's your boy, and we can hang out. But that's awesome, man. Whenever you go with family, again, I got to buy 8 tickets for the July 1st game, and it's pretty much all family I'm going with. So we'll see. It's your boy saying, oh, I hate these. Do you have a final score prediction? I hate these. I hope the Angels win, but they never do well against Kershaw. So my guess, the Dodgers. I'm gonna jinx it, right? I'm gonna say the Dodgers win, but hope the Angels. Hope the Angels win. I'm gonna say the Dodgers win. 5-2. That they struggle against Betts and Freeman. They get some runs late, but it's not enough. But let's hope that I'm wrong, and it's a 5-2 Angel win instead of a Dodger win. So that's all I got for the pregame show. Thank you for those who tuned in. Good comments here, of course, as always. Be back tomorrow not around the same time, because it'll be a 6:38 start tomorrow, regular 6:38 start, and then the 22nd, the Angels are off, and then 3 in Colorado for the weekend, and then 4 back at the Big A with Chicago, and then 3 next weekend with the Diamondbacks, including that July 1st tailgate with Halos in the Infield there by the Big A. Again, call 714 tickets. That number again, 714-842-5387 for the special Halos in the Infield tickets that'll get you into the tailgate from about 2 to 5:30, 2 to 6, and then we're all going to go in and get the damn bobblehead, making sure of that. Andrew mentioning over-under for Ohtani hitting 2 home runs this series. And I hope the day off didn't hurt. You when you're hot, you want to stay hot. And God willing, he does. For me, I'm gonna say under. I just think the Dodgers will be careful to pitch him right now, and that's the only reason I say that. I think maybe they don't give him a chance to hit. They pitch careful to him, or it could be the opposite: go right at him and get burned. But I'm gonna say under for now, but hope for the over. That's for sure. Luckily, we're not betting for it. Again, tune in probably about 5:30, 5:40 tomorrow for the pregame show here again on YouTube here on Halos in the Infield. A reminder to check out the postgame show with Todd Fox. The Todd Fox postgame show Get that right. After every Angel game, and of course he'll be spirited with the Dodgers in town for this freeway series. Everyone take care, go Halos, and beat those bums. Later.